Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Vogue TV YouTube channel. And of course, I'm your host, Nelson Mike Morioki. Born in Kenya, raised in Germany, now here in the USA, Africa all day. But I gotta talk about this. And this is something which is completely off subjects that I talk about on my platform because Vogue TV is all about raising awareness about human trafficking, raising awareness about people from my country. I see. Look who's here. KBM is here. Welcome, man. Welcome. Just stay right there. I know you. I know. Listen. I know. I know you driving or you whatever you are. I know you. But just welcome. Just let's run this together. Uh, this is a very unique broadcast today. So, like I was saying, my platform is all about raising awareness, human trafficking, of of my Kenyan people who are being trafficked to the Middle East, how they're being oppressed, how they're victims of slavery and everything. But there's one conversation today that everyone is talking about. Kanye West. Kanye West. Oh, Kanye West has lost his deal with Adidas. Oh, Kanye West is not a billionaire. He lost his billionaire status. Like that's what everyone like. That's like the conversation. KBN. Like people are so concerned about Kanye West, like he lost his billionaire status. All the networks, CNN, Fox News, CBS, every platform right now is just talking about how Kanye West lost his billionaire status. Then you got these people out here like, oh yeah, he lost his billion. Yeah, he's not a billionaire no more. He's not his net worth right now is only $400 million. $400 million. Do you understand where we come from? Do you understand what is $1.5 billion? Wait a minute. Do you understand how much is one? Do you understand how much is $400 million? Where we come from? Do you understand that? KBM is right here. Born in America, married to a Kenyan. First of all, KBM and everyone who's gonna watch this broadcast. And let's be honest. Let's talk about let's talk about those of us who are here in America, right? What's your net worth right now? What's your net worth to be worried about somebody losing $1.5 billion and then saying, oh, he only has now his net worth is only $400 million. Like you blowing this thing out of proportion, man. Like I'm like I'm like, are you serious about this? Listen. I need some coffee. I need some coffee. And by the way, Black Lives Matter. I gotta put that in there. So let me come back. So let's start breaking this thing down. And allow me to pull up. Let me, I always do my slides. Let me come down here. If you go on Google right now, right, and you just type Kanye West drop from Adidas, look at the top stories out here. Yahoo, Washington Post, CNN, New York Times, the Washington Post, LA Times, BBC News. Like this is like all these major networks, right? It's a top story. It's a top story. It's a top story. Bloomberg. Look at all these NBC, CNBC, all this. It's a major story. It's a major story that Kanye West has lost his billionaire status, right? After anti-Semitism controversy. Okay. Do you know what's my reaction from an African perspective? And as an African, this is none of my business. I mean, gonna sit here and honestly put so much weight on the subject. And like I was, I that was a question that I phrased before. I was like, what's your net worth right now? Man, listen, I was out there and I could hear some conversations and I was just looking at people and I was like, I feel bad for you. Because number one, you just worried about someone else's money. That's number one. And I'm like, the people who are having these conversations, and let's just be honest, the people who are having this conversation, and look, I'm not even talking about the folks who are outside America. I'm talking about like folks who are here in America. And I'm looking at the folks who are having that conversation, and I'm like, oh, he's only right now. He's only his net worth is only $400 million because now they got caught up in in these whole shenanigans, and they're calling it only $400 million. Do you understand? Do you know what $400 million? Do you understand how much money that is? I mean, the man can still buy. He can buy your whole family and everything that you own with what he has. And I have people out here saying he only has four. His net worth is only. Are you serious about this? Are you serious about this? Like this is what you're worried about? Seriously? See, from an African perspective, like if you give me one, listen, if you give me $400 million, I can buy my whole village and even buy the people in it. I need Michael Blackson in this conversation. I need Michael Blackson in this conversation. This Murasoka. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. The whole focus right now is his net worth. Yeah, he's screwed up. Oh yeah, let me. Oh, by the way, kind of let me apologize because he doesn't want us to be calling him Kanye West. He want to be called Ye, and he made that comparison with when Muhammad Ali changed his name from Cassius Clay, and now to Muhammad Ali. So now we've moved from Kanye West to he just only want to be called Ye. Yeah, he messed up a lot of stuff. He messed up a lot of stuff. Balenciaga gone, Vogue gone, CCCCCAAA gone, Adidas gone. He was a billionaire yesterday. He's not a billionaire today. But as an African and look at this from an African perspective, that's none of my business. I mean, just look at yourself and then be like, hey, can I go and have a conversation with folks with billionaires on the table? Yeah, the West favors more money than human life. What happened to humanity? I wish we can be having see like here at Low TV. I'm here talking about human trafficking. I'm here rescuing victims of oppression. I'm here rescuing victims of human trafficking. I'm here serving humanity. That's what this platform is all about. Yes, building wealth, financial intelligence. But this whole Kanye West story, man, let me bring it back here. As you can see, everybody is caught in it. Everybody, everybody. Yeah, and listen, man, no pun intended, but I know there's someone out there who who's actually surviving on food stamps, and he's still having a conversation about this. Oh, Kanye West is no longer a billionaire. Oh, but I'm on food stamps. And I mean, no pun intended. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. I mean, worried about him losing his billionaire status. Oh, do you want me guys to show you like how much? Hey, how much is $1.5 in Kenyan shillings? And I'm actually gonna do this for my Kenyan folks. $1 billion in Kenyan shillings. Watch this. Come on, man. I wanna convert this thing real fast. Convert. I think the exchange rate right now is like what? 117, 119 shillings for a dollar. $1.5 billion. Do you know how much that is in Kenyan shillings? I repeat, yeah, I can buy the whole country, and I can buy everybody in Kenya with that amount of money. Like literally, I can buy everyone in my village with everyone in it, everything in it. I can buy the cows, the goats, everything in it. I can buy it with $1.5 billion. And still, what he is left with $400 million. Do you know? God damn, you know how much money that is? And oh, by the way, and the most interesting thing is because of course, because Kenyans always you got Kenyans in Kenya who they're in Kenya but they live in America. You got Kenyans who are in Kenya but they live in America. They'll tell you more about America than us who are in America. Let me tell you something, man, real quick. Right? You wanna start having this conversation? For what? For what? And again, let me say this, man. He messed up. He messed up. Kanye West, you messed up. That's right. You messed up. But this is none of my business. I can never engage in a I can never engage in a conversation where billionaires are on the table. And so everybody else should do the same. And let's stop focusing on his money. Let's put more effort on humanity. Let's put more effort on how we treat each other. Let's put more effort on how we can build. That's what we should be doing, and not worried about another man's net worth dropping from being a billionaire to a multi-millionaire. Because 400, like 400, even if it's like you say his net worth is $400 million right now, who cares, man? you know, there are billions of people on this planet out there they will never come close to that money. And let me also put this too, because I gotta always go back to where I come from. Let me put this thing on all these Kenyan bloggers and YouTubers and all that stuff. Like seriously, don't even focus on this. On this, sorry, I don't wanna. Let me keep it politically correct, but don't put any focus on this. You got other things to worry about. You got other things to worry about. Because even the mistake you guys make, like you talk about $1.5 billion, or so you talk about like $400 million, like you talk about 400 shillings. I've been reading some of this blog, some of these blogs you guys are putting out there. Oh, Kanye West this, oh, Kanye West that, oh, Kanye West. You got other issues to worry about. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Like you seriously, you got some other problems to deal with. You know what? Did he drop $1.5 billion? Yes, it's fine. Yeah, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna survive. He's gonna be all right. It's Kanye West. It's Ye. He's gonna be all right. Because it doesn't matter. The fact is, it doesn't matter what has transpired. And I think he was in what's the name? What's the British guy's name? Didn't he go there and apologize? He went there and apologized for making those remarks, right? He apologized indirectly. He indirectly apologized about what he spoke about, right? And now all this is just the aftermath of his actions. Balenciaga canceled, Vogue canceled, and now the Adidas thing also gone. And actually, if you ask me, I think the part where he really screwed up is when he went on Drink Champs, and then he says something like, "I can say anti-Semitic shit, and Adidas can't even drop me." And I think that's just my opinion. I don't know what you think. Let me know in the comment section. When he said that, I was like, "Whoa!" And I think that Drink Champs interview was a huge setup. That was a huge setup. That's where he inflicted all this damage on himself. And again, Black Lives Matter. African, Black American, Jamaican, Haitian, Black Lives Matter. I mean, those who are watching, I mean, just let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Kanye West, yay, Jesus, he's gonna be all right. What's your net worth? What's my net worth? Exactly, exactly. Candace Ford. Who cares how much Kanye West lost? He still got money. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. You got, man, Candace. And by the way, our that's what I've been telling. That I mean, I could hear some conversations when I was out there, and I was seeing people like, why are you so focused on he lost his billionaire status? Why are you worried about that? He still has more money than than everybody in these premises combined. You just want to downplay, like, oh, he lost his billionaire status, whatever. It's gonna be all right. His ex-wife is Kim Kardashian, is a billionaire. He's gonna be all right. He still got the product. He's gonna be all right. And at the end of the day, listen, something else you gotta remember is that he has a community. He has a tribe. He has a Jesus tribe. He has people that will support. He got fans that will support him regardless of whether Adidas drops him or not. And even you know, the owner of Adidas saying, "Hey, we've dropped Kanye West, we've dropped Ye, we've ended this partnership, right? And we're gonna lose over $250 million this quarter." Even Adidas, they know they're gonna lose money. And I honestly think like that, because that was the other question was like, the other question was, why did Adidas take so long to drop Kanye West? Like, why did it take them over a week? Balenciaga did it already, right? Vogue did that already, right? Why did it take Adidas that long to drop Kanye West off the deal? Oh, really? It's my boy KBM. Adidas US headquarters is in my city where I live. So that was that conversation. Like, why did it take so long? Can you imagine like how heated these boardrooms were when because they were definitely having like all these board meetings and like just putting every piece of the puzzle and playing every scenario. What's gonna happen if we drop this partnership with EA? and they knew they're gonna. And then of course there's the pressure. There's the pressure from this and this and this. They the pressure was just too much, and then they were like, we just gonna have to let them. We had to let the man go. So me, from an African perspective, like, this is the kind of conversation that I don't even I can't I cannot even invest a second to even focus on his wealth. I'm working hard to build a legacy. I'm working hard to leave a legacy. And believe me, my legacy is not gonna be defined by how much money I have on my account. It's the impact on human lives. It's how many lives am I impacting every day. I have to. My priority every day is a the mission. Humanity comes first for me. And let's dive into some uh, deep talk here. For me, it's about humanity. I speak humanity eloquently. I speak serving humanity eloquently. How we can make how I can make my community better. How can we make, especially like about, like, if you look at us Africans, like, how can we make these the lives of Africans, regardless of where they are, back in Africa, here in America, Europe, whatever. How can we network and build Africa and build where we where we come from? He lost his billionaire status. Like, it's the end of the world. Come on, give me a break. This is not my cup of tea. With or without Adidas, she's gonna be fine. He's gonna go through this backlash. I'm sure he's gonna have a couple of sleepless nights, right? But people who support Kanye West, they'll always support Kanye West. Didn't he have, like, what? Did he have? I think they say what? They say, like, he had sold out 4 stadiums. 4 stadiums. He had sold out 4 stadiums before he made that stupid comment. They said the man had sold out 4 stadiums. And if we come down to the numbers again, Adidas knew they're gonna take a hit. Look, it's Christmas season. This is the people are shop. People are gonna start shopping like crazy right now. It's that Christmas season, so they knew they're gonna, they were expecting higher sales and people ordering all this merch. But them giving up on Kanye West, they gave up on $250 million. That's for a corporate company. They give up. They. It's in the report. So this is Africa. So it was based on they there's a clause in the statement that um, Adidas released that is mainly based on ethics. The fact that the brand respects every race. You know, him saying, because of what is being considered to be an anti-Semitic remark. So Adidas, uh, as a brand, made that very clear. And folks, hey, those who are watching here, drop some comments, man. Like I've never done like this kind of a broadcast on this channel. This is something which is completely off what I do on this channel. I'm sure they even I got people who are watching this my folks watching this channel. They're like, what the hell is going on today? So what's happening? Okay, let's get to the comments. Baby opinion is saying I believe he should relocate his brand to the motherland. Oh, yeah, bring easy to Africa if you have to. One thing I know, and listen, I'm not gonna sit here and celebrate his downfall. I'm not gonna sit here and celebrate his downfall because what he is going through, and there's a lesson for all of us, especially the black community. I'm not gonna lie to you. It doesn't matter whether you're black American or black African or black Jamaican or black Haitian. There's a lesson for each and every one of us here who are black. Hey, and hey, my white friends and folks, I'm just being straight here. No, listen, let me actually clarify. How can I see what my brother this is Africa is saying? So he was an actual billionaire. So listen, Forbes had said $2 billion was his net worth, but Kanye West has always been saying his net worth had been downgraded. So he said, according to Ye, he was $4.6 billion, his net worth. Now, Forbes say he went from 2 billion to $400 million. So watch this and listen, be my guest. You're gonna see by the end of tonight, by tomorrow morning, Kanye West is gonna come back and he's gonna say something like, "No, I'm still a billionaire because my net worth was 4.6 billion. So now I've lost 1.5. Can we do the math? So take the 4.6, remove the 1.5 the 1.5 billion dollars that they're saying that he has lost. You left with what? Let's do the math. $3.5 billion. That's exactly what Kanye West is. In his mind, that's exactly what he's going to say. I don't think personally, I don't think there's any way that he's gonna like tone down. And even now with Adidas having dropped him, I think he's gonna go all the way in. And he's gonna continue to base his conversation from the perspective of this is a black man trying to express himself or trying to be free. That's exactly what he's gonna keep on doing. That's exactly what he's gonna keep on doing. Mark my words. That comment from Baby Opinion saying, I believe he should relocate his brand to the motherland, take Easy to Africa, Easy Africa. He's gonna, with all this backlash going on, like this is let me tell you something. Adversity is a gift and a curse. Adversity is a gift and a curse. And I'm gonna keep on putting this on replay. He screwed up. He screwed up, man. Some stuff that he say, I think for me personally, like the one that really stood out with me was when he said that when he was explaining the George Floyd thing on Drink Champs, when he said that the cop was actually not didn't have his knee on George Floyd's neck. That one I said, I was like, you've lost it. You've lost it. That one right there got me. That one right there got me. I mean, we get even like every time I got every time I'm having my Black Lives Matter. Do you know how many people have spoken to me about the Black Lives Matter cap or the Black Lives Matter slogan? Who are actually both black and white. So then when he came out and he said white lives matter, then that again he took another huge backlash in that because and that was mainly because there are right wing organizations that use that particular slogan about white lives matter. I mean, the man screwed up. I mean, like the man, he screwed up big time. But one thing that I wanted to make very, very crystal clear with this broadcast, which is again very, very, this is off. This is off. I never have this kind of discussions on my platform. Uh, I never live stream even the time, the hour I don't do this at this hour. I have my hours are programmed. But I felt like, okay, let me come up here and just speak, you know, and give my opinion about what really, really has been the topic of the day. Kanye West losing his billionaire status. Now I'm thinking as an African, like, oh my God. Like we ain't got other issues to worry about. Like we ain't got other issues to worry about. The same thing I said when the Ukraine war started. I gave my own opinion about it. Let me ask you a question. Are they still fighting? Is in Putin still blowing up Ukraine and Ukraine defending itself? I gave I gave my opinion again as an African. I gave my opinion as an African. My opinion about the whole thing as an African. Fact is, Kanye West he's gonna be alright. But this is none of my business. This is none of my business. We have we have we have other things to worry about to make this world a better place. That's actually my message. And don't be surprised, but and listen, I'm not, I mean even talking about people who are outside America. I'm talking about people, uh, those of us who are here in America right now. I know there's someone who doesn't even have $5 in his checking account, but he's talking about even celebrating clapping and cheering about how Kanye West lost his billionaire status and he only now has $400 million. Bruh, give me a break. What about trying to sit down and see how, okay, what can I do to build a legacy? Not actually a legacy, but build, upgrade my wealth to where he at. One thing we can't take from the man he is that he worked hard for it. He has really worked hard. Wait a minute, didn't you guys watch the Jesus Netflix documentary showing you where he started, how people kept him everywhere he would go, slamming doors. I want to be a rapper. Doors being slammed. No, you're not a rapper. Go and be a producer because the only thing you're good at is making beats. So the genesis of what he has today is people always telling him no, 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 no. So if there's one thing that we cannot take away from him is his work ethic. He has a freaking his work ethic is great. We can't take that from him. Is he talented? We can't take that from him. Those are things that you can't define using money. You can't put a price tag on what he can do, his talent. See where I'm coming from? So let's make the world a better place. Let's focus on how we can make humanity better. I'm giving you some gems here. Let's focus on how we can love each other. Let's focus on how we can eliminate hate. Let's focus on how we can uplift each other. Let's focus on education. Let's focus on knowledge. Let's focus on building legacies. Let's focus on families. What about that? Let's focus on that. So, whatever you are, have a good night. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Again, remember, like I said, this is the first time. This was like this is something which is completely off what I talk about here, what I present on this platform, but I like it. It's an experiment that maybe I should keep on doing. As I try to bring different forms of substance on Vogue TV as we continue to grow. So again, if you're new here, just subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Have a nice one. Bye-bye.